Second half always comes out like people. First half, it's like, sorry, bro.
Guys, what is this? 48-7? Something along those lines. 41, 43. We're trying to remember. That's a hard ass. 43-7. Y'all getting all this?
Now we are. Now we are. We had, oh my God. For literally this time, a few more seconds. I fixed everything else. I've just got to put the scoreboard on, and then I'll get it to where I can run the scoreboard and do this. Thank you so much.
When, go.
All right, getting back to it. Second half action, IUPUI about to kick off. University of Louisville, like to thank our sponsors. Today's Jay Davis production of today's game. Pro Benefit Advisors, Mayor Realtors, Token Events, Game On Mouth Guards, Law Detman, Airwave Performance Mouthpiece, Ellison Badhausen Orthopedics, and Pro Rehab. Kick. Fielded by U of L. Looks like they lost it in the ruck to IUPUI. IUPUI trying to get something set up here. Only able to get one try for the Cougars in the first half. Penalty to the Cougars. Looks like the Cards kept all the starters in. Little kick for touch there for the Cougars. And they're going to get set up for the lineout. Both teams getting set up for the lineout. Stolen again by the Cards. Cougars having a hard time with the lineouts today. Another great run for the 7, Jake Kinsey for the Cards. (13) AJ Ayers going into contact. Devin Rusna calling for it. Introducing himself to the IUPUI forwards yet again. And that's Morgan LaFoon for the Cards breaking through, putting the moves on the Cougars fullback, and he's in for the try. Great highlight run there for Mr. LaFoon. Great way to start out the second half for the Cards. And the scrum for the Cards, Cameron Donlin. Clocking in for kicking duties. Beginning of the second half. Getting a little water there from Coach Bernard. Coach Bernard in the pink shirt. Everyone on the sidelines honoring Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Mr. Donlin lined up for the kick. Still got about 10-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Different set of posts for Mr. Donlin though here in the second half. These are a different kind of crooked. And called off by the touch judges. No good. Mr. Donlin wants to argue. The sir is not hearing it.
Yeah, Dad, you're doing great out there. Looking good.
That's the Cards 48. The Cougars from IUPUI at 7. Got a 10 to 13 mile an hour wind, still going. We're still in the low 70s. Partly cloudy. Beautiful day here on the U of L campus. Angelo getting the ball from Aaron. Great field position. That's Connor Hayes, the 12 for the Cards, up the middle again. Cameron trying to get it out of the ruck. Dan, the prop for the Cards. Going to go back to Angelo. But the Cards really putting on a clinic. Keeping the ball moving, keeping possession, securing the rucks, getting set, and starting over again. And they're able to just march right up the field as long as they're able to maintain possession of the ball. The backs calling for it. That was Morgan with the little boot. And IUPUI forced to touch it down in their own try zone. Nice try there from the 15, Mr. LaFoon. But the Cards weren't quite able to run down the kick. Looks like the sir is calling it back anyway. It's going to be the Cards ball just ahead of the halfway mark. Looks like the Cards are going to tap and go. Cards subbing out. That's the 4, Chris Jensfold. Thank you for your work today, Mr. Jensfold. Aaron getting the Cards some great field position on that kick. He's been doing a pretty good job using his foot to get the Cards field position on these penalty kicks. Angelo going to throw it in for the Cards. Cards able to collect the line out. Blown up by the ref. And penalty to IUPUI. Looks like maybe the throw was not straight. And IUPUI probably going to kick for touch here. And that's right over here by the broadcast booth. Line out to the Cougars. Mr. Donlin, the 9, posing for the camera over here on the sideline. The Cougars trying to collect it off the line out. Ripped away. And the Cards have gained possession again. Parker able to collect and get it to his captain. Aaron driving the legs hard in that ruck. Angelo up the middle, taking a couple Cougars to bring him down. And the one, Devin, putting himself in great position to make a little go. Great passing from the Cards back line. And in for another try. Great work from the Cards, able to see the open side of the field, get their backs lined up. Having a hard time seeing the number on the card that scored that last try. I believe it was either BJ Shelby or Danny Coderbo. Either way, shout out to BJ and Danny. We're at Cards 53, IUPUI 7. IUPUI with the kick. Parker Anderson there to field it. To Cameron, to Aaron. Out to Jake Summers. That's AJ with the moves.
Yeah, Dad!
Aaron with the breakaway. Mr. Stevenson, great pass. We got a race on the nines. And Cameron Donlin not gonna get tracked down by Shane Marlowe of the Cougars. He wins the race of the scrum halves. Mr. Donlin, try awarded. Little high five there from the captain, Aaron Stevenson, who got that one going. Aaron just right of center on this one. Getting a little windy. The weather report says 13-mile-an-hour wind, but it seems to be picking up. Got Eastern Parkway in the background. 4, looks like we got 1, 2, 3 cars on that one. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Stevenson. The ball is still flying down Eastern Parkway, and I am fairly certain those unfortunate folks stuck in traffic have no idea about that funny shaped ball that's flying on down the road.
Is that one good? Is that one good? The kick? Quite.
University of Louisville 60, IUPUI 7. Louisville 60, IUPUI 7. Cards still strong in the rucks. Cameron, nice little shovel. to Mr. Hanson. Penalty to IUPUI. They're going to tap and go to their back line. The 10 for the Cougars, still running hard. Angelo going to blow him off the ruck. And that's the 15, Morgan LaFoon, securing the ball for the Cards. Daniel, prop for the Cards. That's another kick from Aaron. And Reed Terry on the chase for the Cards. Unfortunately lost the ball out of bounds. Looks like it was brought out by the Cards. Line out to the Cougars. And the Cougars, another huddle before the line out. Little trickery, long pass, not straight. The third checking with the Cards to see what they want to do. Looks like we'll have a line out to the Cards. Again, big shout out to Justin with J. Davis Productions, putting the broadcast together today. Shout out to our man Clay Wade for helping us out on the cameras. The Cards using the field, using the back line. That's Reed with the great pass. The Cards. Looks like they lost it out the back of the try zone over there. Looks like we're going to have a scrum. Scrum to IUPUI, right on their own try line. Looks like the ref's going to move them over a little bit. They're most certainly going to want to kick. I think the Cards trying too much at the end of that run. Should have had a try. Instead, we're watching the scrum. Cards with a big push. Quite the pushing for the ball there on the try line. IUPUI trying to kick out of there. They were able to. Sir calling offsides on the Cougars. Should be Cardinals ball. Penalty to the Cards right there. Little tap by Aaron to put him right at the intersection of the try line and the sideline. Angelo getting set to throw in for the Cards. Cards able to collect. And they're going to go to the back line. Aaron trying the dummy. And that's Morgan LaFoon with the big push. Looks like Cards still with possession. Looks like Sir is calling, maybe coming in from the side or diving in on the Cougars. Cameron Donlin right there. Little scoop. IUPUI picking up the Cardinals right there on the line. Ball is covered up. Penalty to the Cards. Donlin, Stevenson. Looks like that was the 11. Reed Terry. Try for the Cardinals. That's 65-7 with the try. Looks like a long kick here, but see if Cameron can get him at 67. Cameron got to fight the breeze and the distance. Cameron saying it was good again. No love from the touch judges. Louisville Cardinals 65, IUPUI Cougars 7. Looks like the Cougars forgot the ball. We need that to kick off, boys. Sir Max Jones getting them set up for the kick. Good kick from the Cougars. Cards met hard. Penalty on the Cougars. We're hitting the Cards while they were in the air. Aaron gonna kick for touch. Gonna have a line out to the Cards. Cameron Donlin, scrum for the Cards. Barking out a couple calls. Lost it on that one. The Cougars not able to collect. Got knock after knock, and the Sir is going to award it to the Cougars. Cougars trying to keep each other motivated. Sir going to move the scrum over just a little bit. quite the crowd the Cards have for a beautiful day out here on the pitch. Cougars able to get it out the back of the scrum. Met hard by the Cardinal defense. Cougars doing all they can for every little meter. Cougars able to maintain possession, trying to get it down the back line, and that's a breakaway for IUPUI. The 13, Kyle Johnson. Kyle did have a try last week against Cincy. Able to break through. Looks like lost the ball to Louisville, and Aaron gonna kick for touch again. And able to get it to go out of bounds. That was quite the kick for touch there for Aaron Stevenson. The Cards getting together on the way over to the sideline. Cards definitely gotten the better of the Cougars on the lineouts today. Cards are set. Able to collect again. Oh. Nice play. All the way out to the back line. And the Cards' backs are off to the races again. I believe that was Liam Johnson on the score. Cameron Donlin lining up for the kick, and looks like that one was good. Cards 72, Cougars 7. Cougars getting lined up at the halfway mark. Nice kick off the receiver, picked up by the Cougars, and the Cougars able to get it out of the ruck. That's the 2, Calvin, with the push. Not the best pass that time. Cougars making a little contact with each other. And that's the 15, Josh Jones, running right up the middle for the Cougars. The 12 to the 13 to the 11. Cougars pushing hard, trying to get another score. That's the 7, Drew Smeltzer, breaking through. Ref blowing it up. We got the Cardinals for either diving over, not maintaining the weight on their feet in the ruck. Looks like Cougars gonna tap and go. But Calvin met hard at the line by the Cardinals. Cougars trying to bang with the Cardinals here. Cardinals are pushing back. Cougars doing a good job maintaining possession. That was the 7 again. Sir, gonna call a penalty to the Cards. Not sure what the call was, but the captain, Stevenson, kicking for touch again. Aaron, good kick again. Back over here by us at the broadcast booth.
Sir, time?
Got about 11 minutes left in the half. Looks like Magellan coming in at prop for the Cards. Shout out to the Cards subs. Dylan, Liam, Magellan, Cole, Ethan, Ryan, BJ, Danny. I think Coach Freeman, Coach Bernard, and Coach Harris working in some of the boys now, getting everybody some time. Looks like we got some fresh faces for the Cougars as well. Shout out to their subs: Aaron, Will, Dayton, Hunter, Skylar, Jet, and Shiva. Cougars able to get that line out, able to maintain possession, and pushing forward. Both teams with a couple fresh faces now. Cougars almost able to break through the line there. Probably looking at about 10 minutes left of the game. Some good time for some of the substitute players. The Cougars getting it all the way out to their line, this side of the field, taken out by the Cardinals. Cardinals getting set up for the line out. Stay tuned for today's Man of the Match, brought to you by Token Events. Also, today's Game On Game Changer, brought to you by Game On Mouthguards. And looking forward to seeing who the bruiser of the match is for the Detman Law Firm. Detman Law Bruiser. Cards maintaining possession. Nice bump on offense and go there. Cardinals pushing about 15-20 meters on the Cougars there. Penalty to the Cardinals, coming in from the side on the Cougars. And the scrum half of the Cards, Mr. Donlin, getting them set up for the quick tap. Quick tap to Magellan. And he's not coming down easy. A lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of weight in that pile. This time penalty to the Cougars. Cameron not happy with the call. I don't know if a rugby player is ever happy with all the calls from the serve. Looks like we're going to scrum down for the Cougars, deep in their own territory here. Cardinals 72, Cougars 7. Cougars probably going to try and kick here if they can get it out of the scrum. Cardinals spinning it. A lot of digging for the ball. Bouncing all over the place. Both teams not giving up. Looks like we got another scrum here to the Cougars. Big kick from the Cougars. Not a bad kick at all. Past the halfway mark. The Cards losing it on the return. Trying to go to Aaron Stevenson on the sideline. Little fumble on the pass. Ball going straight out of bounds. Gonna have a line out to the Cougars. Later in the game, hopefully the Cards are not letting the wind affect their motor skills. That's the 2, Calvin for the Cougars. Looks like they're going to try a longer throw. Tapping it back to his teammate. That's the 7. Going to call penalty on the Cards there. Looks like Cougars are looking to kick for touch. Gonna kick right over here at the broadcast booth again. And we were able to collect the ball. Looks like we got a line out. For those of you watching me catch the errant ball out of bounds, I do not still have it. I am just a has-been, never was. Cougars able to get the line out. Getting a little sloppy later in the game. Penalty to the Cougars. Ref trying to keep these boys' heads in the game. Cougars going to kick for touch again. Right back over here again by the broadcast booth. A lot of action over here on this sideline today. Cougars set for the line out right on the halfway line. Little confusion. Cards tried to take back their jump. Cougars still losing it. And the Cards able to get possession. And they got a back line set, pushing forward. Aaron Stevenson, Cameron Donlin right there on every ruck. Great game for those two. Folks, that's a wrap. University of Louisville, 72, IUPUI 7.
We had 72.
We good? Thank you for tuning in to today's live stream of University of Louisville versus IUPUI. We would like to thank our sponsors, Pro Benefits Advisors, Mayor Realtors, Token Events, Game On Mouthguards, Law Detman, Airwave Performance Mouthpiece, Ellison Badhausen Orthopedics, and Pro Rehab. Cards coming by to salute the fans. Give us just a minute, and I'll be right back with you for the man of the match, the game changer, and the bruiser. Today's man of the match, brought to you by Token Events, is Jake Summers. Today's Game On Game Changer, brought to you by Game On Mouthguards, Chris Jensfold. And today's Detman Bruiser of the Match, brought to you by Law Detman, is Connor Hayes. Thank you for tuning in to our live stream of University of Louisville versus IUPUI. University of Louisville, 72, IUPUI 7. J. Davis Productions would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. We will see you again at University